Have you ever been on the river, a hatch starts coming off, and you've got the wrong fly on your tapered leader? Every second counts. Your hands start shaking, and you realize that a moment could mean between a big fish and no fish at all. We've got the knot for you. Hey everyone, David, Northwest Fly Fishing Outfitters, coming to you with another Fly Fishing Unfiltered. Today I am joined by
Zach Carruthers, going to show you one of my favorite knots.
And so we want to talk about a knot. Everyone knows the clinch knot or the improved clinch knot, but when every second counts, we have a knot for you that we think is going to make a big difference. And so Zach, what is that knot called?
It's the Davy Knot.
What, was that named after me?
Absolutely.
I actually hate the name Davy, so don't ever call me that.
Everybody call him Davy.
So tell me a little bit about this knot, because a lot of people are not aware of the Davy Knot. Give me a couple of reasons why this has turned out to be one of your absolute favorite knots, and then we're going to zoom in and have you show us how to tie the knot. So why do you prefer this knot?
Two reasons. It's speed, well, a couple. Speed, the size of the head, and very, very little waste. So the deal is I can tie this super fast with very little waste and get fishing again, and it is just freaky fast. The head is smaller when you're throwing really small nymphs, really delicate dries. I don't know if it matters too much, but sometimes trout fishing is hard, and why not control the variables that we can?
I can tell you I've had moments, like I said in the intro, where a hatch comes off, maybe you're in the middle of the winter, blueing olive hatch comes off, everything comes together, but you know that that window can literally be a window of minutes.
Absolutely.
And so every second counts. So I'm super excited to have you teach us how to tie this knot so that we can do what we all love the most, which is catch fish.
All right, so what you're going to want to do is run your tag end through. You don't need too much, but you want a little bit poking out the end. Now we're just going to make a half hitch, and how I like to do this is holding this in my thumb and index finger, the tag end on my dominant hand. I come over with my middle finger to kind of make it to where I can create a half hitch, like so. I just move that under. All you need to do is accentuate that twist that's already been created with that tag and roll back through. Pinch the tag end. You're going to have kind of a figure eight with a horizon going through it. Pull down, and you've got an incredibly small, incredibly quick knot. Once you tag it and you're doing this on something like 4 or 5x, you'll hardly see anything.
All right, Zach, that is amazing. We're looking over your shoulder. Can you show us how fast this knot is?
Oh man, it's incredibly quick, especially once you got it all good. Unbelievably fast.
Unbelievably fast.
And that's what Dacron, honestly, with the stuff I normally use, could probably be quicker. The hardest part is, getting through the eye of the hook.
Yep.
Besides that, it's one move. If you can work on it, getting it right, you don't have to fumble a lot of things or do any twists. When your fingers get super cold, it's a great winter knot. Yep. I was late to the game on this. I just started doing it this year, and I can't believe I haven't been doing this my entire life. So
I'm a bit of a skeptic.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like oftentimes in life, the harder something is, the better it is. But this is so ridiculously simple. Let me just ask you a question. Be real with the camera. Have you lost fish because of this knot?
I have not.
Okay.
Now, one time I did. It got hooked on some grass. I don't think I seeded it well. It came off a little easy. Luckily, it was on grass, not a fish.
Yeah.
There is the double Davy knot, which all you have to do is add one more twist.
Because if you have a clinch knot, you might as well have an improved clinch knot.
Right. And so we can make it harder, but my rule is KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, stupid. I love that knot. That knot is incredibly easy to tie. We don't have to wonder how many times do I go around and do I go back through. Super, super simple. Thank you for sharing with our subscribers on YouTube this knot. While we're on the video, I always like to do this in our segments. Zach, you are a guide here at Northwest Fly Fishing Outfitters.
I am.
One of the best guides in the Portland metropolitan area. Tell us what you're fishing. Tell us what you'd like to guide anyone that's watching today.
Yeah, absolutely. Steelhead are in the system. I want to get more people to fall in love with two-handed rods.
Yes.
So come out, swing for some steel with me. It's amazing right now. We're going to stay local, and then trout as well.
Yep.
Come out. I love teaching new people. That's kind of what I do. And yeah, Here we're going to be showing a lot of, we're going to start a new kind of segment called
Yes,
the
sir.
Knotty List.
The Knotty List.
So every knot that you'll ever need to know, and probably more because it's just fun. I was a Boy Scout. I love tying knots.
Heck yeah. So if you are looking to get on a guided trip, whether it's trout, whether it's steelhead, whether it's smallmouth bass, whether it's carp, whether it's tiger muskie, whether it's sea run cutthroat trout, we've got programs for everyone. We'd love to keep Zach going all season long. So make sure you hit comment. If you're looking for a trip, you can call the shop, get you plugged in with Zach. We've got steelhead here. And those of you who don't know what two-handed rods are, it's a big thing out here in the Pacific Northwest, and people are like, yeah, but I'll only do it if I come out there, and that's not the truth. We have trout spay rods, and if you can learn how to spay cast for steelhead, it's going to be the exact same thing on trout spay. We love trout spays out here. In other parts of the world, including in your home waters, you can use a trout spay and you will cover more water than you ever thought possible. So we love to teach. That's what we're here for. Northwest Fly Fishing Outfitters is here to make fly fishing more fun, easier to understand, and accessible to all. Thank you for tuning in to our first ever episode of the Knotty List. Santa's coming for you, or maybe not. We really appreciate you tuning in. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button right there. We've got a lot more content coming your way. We really appreciate you tuning in, and we will see you next time.